Hello, my name is Jaime and I'm going to talk about the civil law system and the common law system. The civil law system is a codified system. This means that there is a written constitution and the laws are established in that constitution. So the courts just have to apply the law to the situation they have. But in the common law system it's quite different because it's based on precedents. And what are these precedents? Okay, they have a situation that it has to be solved. So the jury or the magistrates, depending on the case, they come up with a decision to solve the problem, and that decision is going to create a precedent because they are going to apply the same way of solving the problem, the same decision for later cases, similar cases, but for later cases. So it's quite different in both systems. In the common law system, you first have the situation and then, let's say, the law, the decision, and in the civil law system, completely the opposite. Is first the law that is in the constitution, and then you have the situation. So you just have to apply the law to the situation. The courts in the common law system are the ones that create the law, right? Because it's the jury or the magistrates that the ones that come up with a decision and solve the problem. That creates kind of a law for the later cases. So the courts are the ones that create the laws. But in the civil law system is the deputies, with the senators along with the president or prime minister. Those are the ones that create laws. So it's quite different because in one system laws come from the government, and in the other one from the people, because the jury or the magistrates, they are common people, right? And these are some main points of each system. So a little bit of history just to know the origins. And the civil law system comes from the Roman law in the moment of the Emperor Justinian, when the Roman Empire starts to spread throughout Europe. That's the reason why almost all the countries in Europe have a civil law system. And the common law system has its origins in the Norman conquest of England in that moment, and it's basically an Anglo-Saxon law, an Anglo-Saxon system. Some countries some countries that have a common law system is obviously the UK, because it has its origins in England. Also the United States of America, Canada, and Australia, for example. But there are a few more countries that have a common law system. The civil law system countries are almost all the European Union, Spain, Portugal, France, Germany, Italy, almost all of them, and all Latin American countries too, Mexico, Argentina, Peru, some countries of Asia. So there are a lot more countries that have a civil law system than a common law system. The role of judges and lawyers in each system is quite different, because in the civil law system the judges have the leading role, let's say, right? Because they play a role kind of examiner, kind of director, because they are the ones that come up with a decision. They are the ones that decide which one is guilty or which one is innocent. They have a central role. When lawyers in the civil law system, they are in a secondary role. They just advise or they just inform, but the central role is for the judge. In the common law system is completely the opposite. The judge is mostly in silence, because the jury or the magistrates are the one, in this case the jury is a group of 12 people that they are the ones that come up with the decision. So they decide which one is guilty, which one is innocent, how to solve the problem, the situation. And the lawyers are the ones that have the leading role, the central role, because they have to to debate, to oppose. They have to convince the jury of the innocence of the or the guiltness of their client, right? And of course, in each system, they have a very different system of courts and types of courts, because in the civil law system, there are three courts: the constitutional court, the civil court, and the administrative court, that are courts with an equal power, but with separate power one from each other, but an equal power. In the common law system is different, because they have the magistrates court, the county court, the crown court, and then is higher the high court with a civil division, and then the highest is the Supreme Court of Justice of England, right? And these are some main points of each system. That's it. My name is Jaime. Thank you very much.